We need to find the initial value of f of t for this f of s that we are given. We also need to find the final value of f of t for the f of s that we are given. So looking at this, we can go into the notes linked below the like button. Section 12.9, the very beginning of this, we are going to see the initial value theorem and the final value theorem. We are going to use both of these. So we're going to start off with A, the initial value theorem. The initial value theorem states that we have a limit as t approaches 0 from the negative side. We get that from this right here. We have our f of t, and this is equal to the limit as our s is approaching infinity. And then this is being multiplied, and the limit here is s times our f of s. And our f of s is all of this right here, so we can just plug that in. Upon plugging this in, we can see that we cancel out these s's, and then after this, what we can do, because we have this infinity here, is multiply everything in here by 1 over s squared. We're going to do that for both the numerator and the denominator. And once we do that, we can see that we have a 56 here in our numerator, plus a constant over our s, plus some constant over our s squared, and then we're dividing this by 1 plus some constant over s, plus again some constant over s squared. And we know that a constant over infinity is equal to 0, approximately. So what we can do is zero out this value, this value, this value, and this value, and this then leaves us with this 56 over 1. So the answer for this part A, is 56. Now we're going to look at part B, which is the final value theorem. The final value theorem says that, well, we have a limit and the t is approaching infinity. And so we have our f of t here equal to the limit as s approaches 0. And then in here we're going to have s times our f of s. And we are going to get this equation again. Now, again, we can cancel out these s's, and then we can plug 0 into our equation. If we do that, all of this is going to be 0, so we're just left with a 5,000 up top. And then all of this is going to be 0, so we're just left with a 625 on the bottom. And then if we do 5,000 divided by 625, we get 8. So the answer for part B is going to be 8. And that is how you would go about finding the initial and final value for this problem or any problem like this.